Hello, everybody. Today I'm with the delightful Anke Herrman, and she's going to share with us how the pull of inspiration and the push of fear have really guided her life to live in many cities and create many wonderful things that are on a large and broad spectrum. Hi, Anke. Thank you so much for being with us today. How are you?
Hello, Bev. Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
My pleasure.
Well, the pull of inspiration versus the push of fear is really a thread that's been, connecting all the crazy things I've done in my life. But it really started off with me watching my grandma constantly, like living her entire life following the push of fear, always worried about what other people will think, always trying to predict what other people would want her to do, and basically just following that push of fear. But she also had aspirations, she had dreams, she had things she loved to do that, sad to say, like, she never did. She literally passed away with her music still inside. And I think that's something that really struck me, and that made me determined to get off the default future and to look at what's out there, and to really follow the inspiration I have, and I can really literally describe it. It's this physical sensation of a pull when you kind of drawn to do something rather than pushed into something. It's a very, very different sensation. And I found that every time I follow the pull of inspiration, something good comes out of it. And not always, in a straight line. It doesn't mean that it's easy. And I especially relate to that when it comes, when I think of quitting my job and starting my own business. So that was sort of the prime example of following the pull of inspiration. And basically what happened, I went to a holiday. I went on holiday to the south of Spain, and I really fell in love with the place. And I thought, wouldn't it be fantastic to live here? And so the next question was like, okay, what exactly is getting in the way? And I couldn't think of anything. And there was really the sense, this feels strong, and I want to know what's there. I had no idea where it would take me, and I had no idea whether it would work out. But I definitely, especially thinking of my grandma, I wanted to know. I thought I'd rather go and fall flat on my face than thinking back 20 years later, oh, I wish what living in Spain would have, I wonder what living in Spain would have been like. Right. And it really is, that I often thought, it's like, I don't know, because I moved to Spain, I didn't know anybody, and I knew some sort of basic Spanish, and decided I wanted a sewing business. And just to make it a little bit more interesting, specializing in flamenco costumes. And it was such a crazy idea that really all the traditional thinking of, what if I fail and what will people say, just that somehow didn't apply to it.
Wow,
It was just so crazy that nobody, not even me, would have been surprised if that had failed. It was, and I later on realized that I thought it was exactly that lack of busy, worried thinking that actually made it possible. Because I think as soon as you're not up in your head worrying about the future, beating yourself up about the past, that's when your mind's clear, and that's when creativity comes in. That's all of a sudden when you have ideas, when opportunities open up, when there is flow, when you come back to that default state of flow. And that's where really the magic is. And so, yeah, and that's basically what I do for a living, helping people tap into and listen to that pull of inspiration and have the courage to go for it.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I love the fact, and we've obviously spoken before, what a strong influence your grandmother was for you, her life, and how saw her life and how it helped you create the life that you live. And how, when you just quieten down your whole nervous system and you got stepped out of your head of what do people think and flamenco dresses, this is crazy, then that's where the creativity and the confidence and the clarity came from. So that is so beautiful. And yes, I think we all need a contemplative, meditative, prayer kind of state on a daily basis where we can just not just wash our bodies, but wash our souls as well, give our souls an everyday little shower. So thank you so much for being with us today, Anke.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It was loads of fun. Thank you.